All right, we got a special one today. I'm going to show you one of my real websites, my real live affiliate websites that did well in the six figures. And this is a real example. This is a real site still up. And I'm going to go over a lot of things with this website that's going to teach you a whole bunch about affiliate marketing and also SEO. I'm going to show you why this website stopped getting so much traffic. I'm going to show you different stuff with conversion. There's a lot of stuff that you can learn in this website right here. The reason I actually brought this up, you can thank one of the commenters. He came and he commented and he asked if he could see how I set up my conversion pages. And I'm like, I don't want to use one of my websites I have now because I don't want it to be public. And I thought of this website. I'm like, you know what? That site doesn't really make that much money anymore. It's pretty much all Bing traffic now. So I'll show him this website. And I think it has a lot of really good lessons in it. But we'll get to that conversion page thing as well in a different video. So here's the website right here. It's called officialtop5review.com. If we go to Ahrefs, we can see the stats here. So it's got about 525 referring domains, a domain rating of 59. But as you can see, it's getting no traffic. I don't even know if it's penalizing Google. We can check that, and I can show you how to do that. But you can see I started this like in 2019, and by early 2020, it was getting close to 25,000 visitors per month in organic, and all the pages that it was getting visits for are conversion pages, right? It's all like money keywords. This isn't like those websites you see where they're getting 20,000 visits a day and it's like informational terms or people are just searching for information. When people were searching for these, they were looking for products, because what I did was I created this whole site, and the idea was to just have top 5 products for all different types of categories. So if I go to my best category here, you can see all this different stuff I have, right? Like world history books, PC tune-up software, YouTube thumbnail maker, small business loans, teeth whitening kits. Like you see the list that goes on and on. There's over 25 pages here of different stuff that I did. And I think I ended up having like 800 pages of content where I'll just do top 5 lists of each product. Now, there's a lot of different reasons that I did this. Number one was I saw other websites out there that were doing extremely well doing the same thing, whether it was top 3, top 5, top 10. Also, I just knew from experience that having a top 3, top 5, top 10 is a very high conversion tactic. When you give people options to pick from and you list them as an authority and you rank them and you put different things in there, and I can show you one of my pages in a second, that makes it very easy for the person to make a sale or make a purchase. Now, if I go to one of my pages here, here's how I have it set up, right? So, of course, did the official top 5 team review, made an author for it. You see this post was made in June of 2020. And I have a little intro, and then I had the best 5 right here where I have like a little table there. You can see the table right here where they can check price for any of those. Click on them. And you see I have them rated, right? This is 9.9, 9.7, 9.6. I have them rated from best to worst. And under the table, I go into each product individually, right? So look, here's the features for this product. The right spot, here's the pros and cons. Then I give them another chance to check the price down here. Then also, if they want to see the full review on this, I have a specific product page on this product. So if you go here, now here's the product review for my number 1 product. So if they wanted more information, they would go here. But this also gives this specific page a chance to rank for this term even better, right? Where you see I also have coupons here, so that's another tip you can learn out of this video, is coupons convert extremely well. If you're not aware why, here's why, right? And so for now, we're going to talk about conversions, and then we'll take it to the next level. So the reason that coupon converts so well is because when someone types in a product name plus coupon, they're already at checkout. Okay, so remember, when you're thinking about buyer intent, the more buyer intent there is, the more close that person is to a sale. If they're just typing in something like, let's say, gold, well, that person could be searching for anything, right? They could be searching for, like a gold necklace. They could be searching for like a movie called Gold. They could, like anything they could be searching for. Even if someone searches for invest in gold, okay, that makes it a little more clear. They're searching for something about investing in gold, but do they want to invest in gold? Are they trying to figure out how to do it? Are they trying to figure out the different ways to do it? There's a lot of different things that can go into investing in gold. If they search for, how to move my 401k to my Roth IRA. Well, that's very specific. That's someone looking for very specific information, and they are on a very specific path. That's what I'm talking about with buyer intent. When it comes to coupons, well, coupons are like the highest buyer intent there is. Why is that? Because the person's already at checkout. Usually they've already made a decision to make a purchase. They're at the checkout. They're ready to go. Now they see that little box that says enter a discount here or enter your coupon code. They're like, you know what? Let me see if I can Google this really quick. So they go and search product name plus coupon, and then bam, you get all these listings for coupons. If someone uses your coupon, a lot of times you can print your affiliate link to that, and that will give you credit for a sale. That's how some of these coupon sites work. So coupons is actually something I did a lot of money with as well previously, before some things happened, which I'll talk about in this. I think I'm going to make a series out of this website because there's a lot of different lessons we can learn there. I think the main thing I want to cover right now is the keyword thing, because it's very, very important that you understand this. Coupons, again, is like an automatic sale almost if you can rank for it, because they're at the checkout, they're ready to go. If you can provide them with a coupon that gives them money off, why wouldn't they use it? If they use your coupon, you make a percentage of the sale. That's all you got to do. Rank for the coupon. They click on your site to check for the coupon. They use your coupon. You make a percentage. And that's why coupons make so much money. And that's why I set up things like this. So this was meant to be a review plus a coupon offer, so people could get a review on this, but then also get a coupon down here, right here, get 50% off. Click here to activate, use this code. And then, of course, my ID was probably tracked to that. I don't even remember if I did that one or not. So that's how that works. Now, the other reason this site converts so well is think about the buyer intent for this keyword right here. Okay, this is a very important lesson when you're going to pick your keywords. When you see these websites out there ranking for stuff like, like general terms that don't matter, where people are just looking for information, where there's no cost per click, no one's bidding on the terms because there's no sale process behind it, who cares? I don't care if you're getting 100,000 visitors per day. If you have all terms ranking that aren't going to make you money. Yeah, you can throw up some ads and stuff, but we're talking baby money, right? Unless you have a very high traffic site. 100,000 a day, you can make money off that. But even 100,000 a month, that's kind of like baby money when it comes to ads. I'm looking to make, a lot more. Like some of my affiliate stuff, I've made 200,000 plus per sale. Commission, not the sale amount, commissions, where it's millions of dollars in sales. So the reason that best keyword or best product type, as you can see right here, it's best PC tune-up software. The reason this converts so well is because people have done some research, right? They know what a PC tune-up software is. They know what that is. Now they're pretty far along in the buying process. They're like, okay, I'm really interested in this. I want one. Let me find what the best one is. So they come to a website like this, and then they get to make a decision on what's the best one. And we do all the hard work for them. Like, look, my team's done all this research. We got the top 5 products here. Here's the pros and cons for each of them. Here's our rankings. Make your pick. That makes it very easy for the person searching to make their final decision. This person who searches for best PC tune-up software is very far along in the buyer process. Same thing if you're talking about something like Iolo System Mechanic Review, right? That right there, the person knows what this product is. They're just looking for an official review on it to help push them towards that final sale. That's why anything like product name plus review does so well, because the person already has kind of pre-researched what it is. They've already done, a lot of the work to get to the buying process. We just got to push them over the edge. It's the same thing with this page right here, right? They know what PC tune-up software is. They want it. Now they just want to find the best one. So we push them over the edge. And we do that by presenting them with a conversion page that's nicely set up with a table with rankings, information on each product. That way they can read each thing. And if usually most people, when you do this, they'll go with your top product. Some people will go with the other ones. I've been doing this for a long time. You'll get plenty of sales even for your last one, because people actually read this and they read the pros and cons. If they find pros they like better in the last one than the first one, they'll go with your last one. But usually 80-90% of the sales are going to come number one product, right? 95% are going to come between the top two, 90%. And then the other 3 kind of make up the rest of it. So that's kind of some important stuff there for when it comes to conversion and picking keywords that you can learn from this site. pick keywords that are far along in the buyer process. Now, you always have to combine that with how many searches is there for the keyword and how competitive is the keyword, right? Like, you got to know all this information. Just having a high converting keyword is not enough. You need to see what's the competition look like, what type of authority ranks on the first page. You got to see what type of commission is being offered to sell the product. What's the price of the product? That all comes together for your formula for, is this going to be worth it for you to promote the products? So that's kind of the lesson here on keywords and conversion. Extremely important to understand. I think I'm going to do a series out of this site. Actually, I didn't decide I was going to do that till I started this video. But in the next video, I think what we can talk about is probably the health of the site and why it declined, because this is an important SEO lesson. And then from there, there's other stuff that I can show you with this site that there'll be some great lessons. So this will be part 1, and this will kind of be the keyword lesson and conversion page lesson. If you guys have questions about this site, let me know. Outside of why did the rankings fall, I'm going to cover that in the next video. Any questions you have, let me know, and I will cover it. If you want to know how I got my content, how I structured it, what my process was, all that stuff, any of that stuff you want to know, put your comments below and I'll do videos on it. We can do a whole series out of this one site right here, which made me a lot of money. It still makes me money, just not as much as it used to. And actually, this site right here is actually responsible for a sale I made in Bing where I made like $55,000 commission in one sale. And that was done in the precious metals niche. And that was actually the sale back in, I think it was 2019 where I got that sale that got me back into the precious metals niche, because I was in it for a while back in the early 2010s, and then I got out for some reason. I don't remember why. And then that sale actually brought me back in aggressively. Or I was like, holy shit, 58 grand. Because I think the companies started putting up their affiliate percentages, and then now they're really high, and they're all competing for affiliates. Back when I was doing it in the 2010s, I think the highest commission was like 3%. Now you got some of these companies offering like 12%. So it's a huge difference with the amount of money you can make. And that sale I did that I made $55,000, that was when commission was like 6%. I would have made close to double that now with some of these companies. So just a quick lesson about picking keywords, and I can also go deeper into how to look at competition, right? How to gauge competition, how to determine if a keyword's worth it or not, kind of looking at affiliate percentages and searches and affiliate competition. So if you want a video for that, I can make that as well. Put your comments below. Let me know what you think. If you guys think this is a cool series, let me know, and I'll keep it going. See y'all soon.